Hello guys, Shockwave King back here once again. You saw the title of the video, why I stopped covering No More Heroes 3 and why I have no interest in ever buying the Switch of the game, period. And first, let's get the first thing out of the way. Why did I stop covering the game? Oh, there was other trailers and there's some things that look better and worse and things like that. At that point where I made the last video, the whole graphics concerns, I didn't really care. Because apparently, I was just waiting for the game to come out, and it was like, I realized, oh, it's the 27th. Alright, there's no point of watching gameplay. I'm gonna come in here for the story, for the cutscenes and things like that. So my whole reason why I never did finish covering or do all the current updates or the launch trailer or like that, because they didn't show me anything extra. They didn't really do anything for me. I pretty much already made up my mind and whether if I'm gonna get it or not, even though I already couldn't buy it because I don't have a Switch. And I'm currently unemployed, so it didn't make any difference with that. But somebody say, how did I get to the latter half? I went from indifference to slightly hoping for the best to why I'm no longer interested in buying the game. And that's very simple. I've seen every inch of story content, or at least relevance to a story cutscene, and the way they handled the story is more of a parody of No More Heroes than anything else. There's no type of stakes or morals or consequences. There's no real humanizations of the aliens, or is it alright to butcher these people like it's nothing. It's like any type of thing I expect this game to have. Like what happened to Dr. Naomi, as far as I know from what I've seen, I don't know. I have not played the game and I will be spoiling things, so it's time for you to exit now. I'm not saying that you can't enjoy this game. If you had a fun time with it, then congratulations. I'm glad you're able to enjoy something I can't. At this point, I should be kicking the bucket. There's no point of me existing anymore, so it is in that. But overall, back to the main subject. So what's the whole point? I've seen the story, and the way they treat, number one, I can argue that the food I've seen in the return trailer, the food I've seen up to the build up and everything else is a different food that I actually got in the game. The characterization just committed suicide. I don't see. I was left in magnetic. I was interested. I was so confused because I couldn't pinpoint what could food personality be. But it turns out in the main game, well, he just gets mad and frustrated, and that's it. And then it turns out the big twist. I was always expect, fool in the gang pulls up on Travis's doorstep, and that's when I fight Shinobu and all them. Nope. Mr. Black Hole invades, sent to destroy, and Travis after he kills Mr. Black Hole. Where's Mr. Wormhole? I don't know. As far as I know from what I've seen for the cutscenes, Mr. Wormhole is dead, or he just doesn't exist. So it's not explained if they fused together or not. Mr. Wormhole was just gone. So why did they tease him? And then, like, if they're saving him, we'll get to that. So then Fu shows up, and we have the whole confrontation. Now Batman gets killed, and I get to my problem with Batman and his death, but it turns out the whole reason that was even outside his doorstep wasn't because of anything where, because his fool knew Damon, and Damon got the shit kicked out of him for the death ball. That was the whole reason. But apparently everybody must have amnesia, because apparently Damon didn't send Fool after Travis. On which, why wouldn't he do that since your best friend came back? He claimed to take over the planet, so you might well say, well, I do have a problem with one guy. He's an assassin. So, then towards the end, Damon, you wanted me to kill him. Wait, what? What do you, you didn't have a conversation about this? And then Fool kills the board members in a totally different way. I say I have no problem with that, but it just, what is this? So Shinobu gets crippled, and you don't get to play Shinobu throughout the entire game, or Batman, or Batgirl. We won't get to Henry. We won't get to Henry. Or anybody like that. So Shinobu gets crippled, lose another hand. Now she's armless. And she's gone for most of the game until towards the end. For a moment that seems like, I don't know if that joke they came up with that before or after Suda 51 scene, Suicide Squad. But it looks exactly like that whole rain scene. Just take out the rain and just put him on the street in broad daylight. And it's just like, wait, really? Really? And then another thing. The treatment of the Black Hole prisoners, which is outright disgusting. Like the whole Black Knight guy, I was hyped up for him. He gets killed by somebody else. And then Vanishing Point, I'll be able to kill him, fool. He gets killed by Kimmy. Wait, what? Who else? The Sniper Lee get killed by Notorious. Wait, huh? Like, I thought I came here to kill aliens. Why am I killing Kimmy and Destroy Man more than anybody else? Why does my kills keep getting stolen? And everybody's like, oh, it got some good twisting. Those aren't twists and turns. That's false advertisement. I was sold on being able to fight these aliens. Now it turns out, nope. And then, like, the whole guy I thought could be Travis's son. No, that was like some guy from Travis Strikes Secret Bosses video and all that. But alright, that's him. And the girl. Which, I guess she's an alien Morikawa or not, I don't know. Her name is Green in Japanese, so just Green Morikawa. And, hey, look, she turned her life around. She just wanted to play around with Travis, that was it. So, I have an entire game where the black hole prisoners are pretty much a joke. Besides from, oh yeah, Paradox Bandit, another one who gets killed. I thought his mask was more complicated, but somehow my fan drawing of Fu in the game was actually 100% accurate. How was that possible? Apparently, Paradox Bandit's face just got a piece of red mark on it. He's wearing a mask. Another person gets killed by Fu because, you know, he's out of control. He can't control himself. Oh my gosh! This is the black hole prisoners. This is them. This is who I was hyped up for. This is them. And then every once in a while it switches over to the No More Heroes podcast. Travis spent most of the game. Sylvia, we need to talk. They never have that talk. And but the references, I don't care about the references when I must sacrifice story, character, and character development for that. Oh, we don't need the boss levels. You can just beat up some random goons. In a certain way, throughout the first and second game, the boss levels, or the lead up to the final boss, gave a lot of character towards who you was going against. Like with Death Metal, or Nathan Copeland, or everybody like that. It gave extra character. Even with Dr. Peace, another character, he was a part of their character. Sure, we don't get that many conversations, a line of dialogue like we would have with Mr. Worm, with Mr. Blackhole, but it was a part of the character of who they were. And that's just thrown to the wayside. Like it's nothing. And then there's one character who kills Black Knight, and then it turns out he's Travis's grandson from the future. No, I get to the whole future thing, but we'll talk about that later. And then I was getting hyped up on Notorious. Oh, Travis like had an interaction with Notorious. Oh, I can't see what happened when Notorious shows up. He shows up, kills in a snipingly, slightly hyped set with Destroy Man. That was it. And then like with Destroy Man, I don't believe they even handed Destroy Man right, because I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Travis would have killed the drone, but would have failed for the real Destroy Man, and that's would have been the whole joke. It's not the same when it's the drone that gets the handshake and not the main Destroy Man, because the first game was Destroy Man, the second time it was Shinobu. Yeah, someone always gotta actually shake their hand to Destroy Man. Nope, the drone gets it and that's it. Alright then. Now, it could be explained in a certain way, like Destroy Man had two personalities. I guess he's back as a full-on AI drone. Then is it gonna be like maybe the drones have a hive mind and the actual Destroy Man personality, two different things? No, it's just all hooked up to one system, mass produced, and now Destroy Man's a terrorist. So who authorizes reconstruction? Nobody knows. He's just back. And Kimmy, the fact that Kimmy, it doesn't even get her own thing, and she just takes the point of vantage point, that's some bullshit, man. It really is. It really is. I didn't make too many videos about Kimmy, but that's all Kimmy gets. That's it. Alright then. And then, what is Sylvia doing, Damon? Oh, I gotta help you out, Travis. So I thought she was a live streamer. So what about Hunter and Jean? Did we ever get to see them? Nope. So I'm already flip back and forth. So now I get to the whole ending thing later. So going back to what I said earlier about the Batman. Batman gets murdered by Fu. Alright, you expect it to be a major moment. Oh, Batgirl going through this emotional strain and things like that. But he dies. And then later on, it's like Travis acts like he didn't really. Batman didn't really mean anything. There's no emotional weight or emotional impact with the death of Batman. And which is why, in my opinion, that's why Fu should have fought Travis first. Because the whole implication of the trailer is, oh, you actually finally made it. In the actual game, is it that surprised he actually made it? Like, you didn't actually do anything to him after he killed one of your own men. And even then, it's like your men are incompetent and retarded. So it's like, what was the point? Like, I felt like the food I was shown in the trailers is not the food I got in the game. And the black hole prisoners, it's just like, what happened? And then it's like, it could have been hinted at, maybe, just maybe, the, Sonic Juice could have been the same race as Fu or something like that. No, he was just his own guy. Now, I wish I could have disobeyed Travis, Fu, but he could kill me, wipe out my planet. But I'm gonna fight Travis. Wait, Travis, let me gotta finish this. I surrender. I give up. So if you knew Fu was already gonna kill you, and you knew that if you didn't kill Travis that he was gonna kill you, what made you think you could actually escape him? Why would you not just let Travis kill you if he's gonna get... Sonic Juice said he's gonna get killed if he's failed. And then you gonna still say, I surrender. I got people gotta go see. And this is the same Sonic Juice who just said, oh, if I don't listen to what Fu says, he's gonna destroy my planet. So you just don't give a damn. Like, are you... It's more of a parody of No More Heroes than it actually being No More Heroes. There's no emotional weight. There's no Travis turmoil. Travis is all about being hit with the gamers, man. And the gaming references and Common Rider is about being hit with the gamers, man. What about Travis being Travis? The man is 37 years old. I'm not expecting Travis to be a brand new character, but Jesus Christ, what is this? And they want me to buy this? And people are hyped up and excited for this? To me, this game was crushing because it just shows how the supposed always independent in this whole punk rock style has died. It's all about being hit with the cool kids, guys. That's what it's all about. And it's sad. Same way with Saints Row. And it's sad that I gotta watch everything used to care about die. But overall, get to the whole ending thing. Which I don't see why they'll wait however long it took Travis to kill the black hole prisoners to bury Batman. But hey, at the end, Fu's father shows up. You know that same father who exiled him to the black hole prison force. This is just like the whole backstory of Fu. It's like it's been retconned to change. Because one moment he was exiled and locked in a black hole prison. The next moment, well, I can exterminate anybody. I can blow up anybody you want. Like, aren't you a wanted criminal? And then like Fu's father shows up at the end and he's just like, hey, we can make us some peace agreements. Are you the representatives? Oh well, I guess I'm gonna take over the planet. And then he gets killed by the future children of Travis. The future children of Travis and Sylvia, Hunter and Jean. Hunter and Jean from the future shows up, and it turns out the guy who killed Black Knight was Travis's grandson. Really? So we're never going to actually see Travis with the kids presently. Maybe this is some hidden scene, but really? But we can have all those conversations with Bishop though. We can have all those though. And Shinobi can come onto the podcast. Sylvia can come on the podcast. We can all watch the Pack Guys. And the next game is hitting that. Oh yeah, get to the major point. Henry. The way they've treated Henry in this game. Everything I thought was not only just wrong. They didn't even do anything with him. Why is Henry? Why are you evil? Why are you with this Order of Ember Knights? Well, because Travis, he's not brainwashed or anything. In the earlier trailers, like, they didn't just add the purple with his beam katanas, but he's just became bad for no apparent reason. There was nobody mind controlling him or anything. He just became evil, continued to become evil. And then Travis gets outright killed, and he comes back. He gets outright decapitated, and he comes back. Even from the beginning of the game, when they had the whole I think it was like Deathman or something, they could have implemented that way better. And actually be like, you're actually playing a game, you're actually playing as Travis. Nah, not that. Nah. No. Because what's the point of even doing a side mission besides some extra money? And then on top of that, there's no custom mods from the first game. There's no wrestling instructors. There's none of that. It's just, and there's no melee punches either. It's just, instead of refining all those things to the perfection, you just cut some things out of that in the death clip and that's it. If you can enjoy that and have fun, I tip my hat to you, mate. Because it's nothing bad, but out of all ways for No More Heroes to turn out, I did not see this coming. This is a total blind side to me of everything that has happened. And oh, Damon, you expect? Oh, he cares so much about food. Nope. Oh, can you get it? Can you get the job done? Don't you question me, Damon? Can you get the job done? Don't you question me, Damon? And then if Henry already was hunting Travis ever since Travis Strikes Again, if he already was and had his little group, remember, Mr. Wormhole and Black Hole are aliens. So there are aliens in this little group. And he had no problem with hunting down Travis, but now he need a money incentive and get hired by Damon to hunt Travis? I thought he was already wanting to kill Travis. What is this? And like nobody's questioning this, and it's just, because there's no more heroes because he's just crazy. This is how franchises die. I hate this retarded thing where, it do a few things at Surge. That's the entire franchise. And we can just take it as far as we want to because, that's the entire I hate people who would just slop up the slop just because it's slop. Just because it's a brand, just slop that stuff up. You're the lowest of the low. This is why sometimes you hear people suffering throughout history, you can't feel bad for all of them. Because some of them enjoy sucking up that disgusting slop. It's disgusting. There's no type of quality, just accept anything. It's not, that's what I get. No emotional weight. There's no too much of nothing. What Sylvia's doing, what she's doing behind the scene, no one knows. Did her and Travis ever have that talk? Nope. But hey, the next game we can go to the future, right? So are you telling me that whole final design of the Destroy Man they showed off wasn't for another game? It was for something that's going to take place years into the future? Because, Henry becomes evil, and we got to fight aliens again because he teamed up with some bad aliens. Rad alien? It's a really? Really, that's a potential plot for the next game. That's it. We go to the future because Henry's bad, because he just want to be evil now. And I should have known there was something wrong. When I think it was like on Twitter, it was somewhere, like someone made a comparison for like Grasshopper, or somebody made the comparison to Virgil. And I should have knew there was something wrong, but I was like, this already is like kind of like Devil May Cry in a way. But nope, just like with DMC5, somehow it's better than the reboot because they reiterate the exact same story from the third game, and that's it. And look, everybody can be friends at the end. Just replace the tower in the third game with the tree. Replace Arkham with Virgil, which Virgil is the main villain anyway, so it's just, and it's the exact same game. But the exact, and it really is sad because I doubt anybody would agree with me with this. I think I'm the only one. It's like I'm a dying breed. It's like I'm a last of my kind. One last dinosaur. It kind of reminds me of that scene from Rango. One last bullet from one last outlaw. And it's been like this my entire life. Just no place to really fit in. It's a very sad existence. It really is. Go back to the main subject. This is the story I got for this game. And I tried to give it a chance. I really did. And even had, like, some of the best parts of the game is when Fu is talking to his men. Is when he is talking to the Black Hole prisoners. On which I got mad when Black Knight was just one-shotted by nobody out of nowhere. And when Sylvia hinted, we got the same blood. So I was like, maybe a future grandson. But now both of his kids gonna show up? You serious? From the future? And I was like, the conversation with Sonic Juice, Black Knight, and some other guys. I guess he didn't care about Paradox Bandit. I was interested. I was actually invested into seeing how it was going to turn out. Because that gave Fu more character than any cutscene he has outside of that. Him talking to the Black Hole prisoners. Bring up how they can't do anything. I'm not talking about the way they shut off in the Return trailer. It was like they were friends. It was just like, hey, these are some of the guys I made in the hole. These are my buddies. But how are these our Fu buddies when he's willing to kill him at any moment? And he's shown to be more of a tyrant than anything else. And then Fu gets decapitated, and it turns out, he was that normal alien from the beginning all along. Wait, what? So what's that body where'd he get that body from? And then his father shows up with the same body, so it's like he can revert to like a smaller form. Is he Frieza? What is this? What is this, man? Because I was there for the alien scene. I really was. Because Aliens and No More Heroes is not too far-fetched. It's not at all. But this entire direction, you don't get to play as nobody else. Bad Girl is not really a character. Shinobu just get crippled, and then she comes back towards the end, and more or less does nothing until to get that one final moment to get through, and that's it. So it's just this is the Travis Strike Down crew. This is them. And then I can't tell if the game looks worse or better by the cutscenes. What happened? Oh, the game. The game. Oh, they would have. Like, have these retarded idiots in the comment section. Oh, the game would look better. They would have do that. That's a damn lie. It looks worse. Arguably, the game looks worse in some parts. Arguably, than the first No More Heroes on the Wii. Because I had a bunch of idiots because I made a video about the graphics concerns. I was using paired off island footage. Even though in the video I said I wasn't looking for that. But you know, of course, people are a little bit too slow. People are a little bit too dumb. And I could have easily held my feet to the fire. Don't you... I said it like this. If a person's going to destroy me, do it 100%. Don't leave don't leave nothing left. That's it. And it's just... This is the game I got. Frame rate issues, gotta wait for a patch. Like seriously, like this whole... I hate this whole current time and thing with the whole patch system where it's just, oh, we could just fix it with a patch. There was a period of time where there was no patches, man. If the game was just released bad, it was released bad, and there's nothing you could do about it. And there's no, oh, we can make up, oh, we could do this and that. We could make ourselves, we could make the game better, guys. We could make the game better. Yeah. That was none of that. It was a bad game. It was just bad. There's nothing you could do about it. It's nothing. You just release a second version of it, and hopefully you'll get more sales from that version of the game. But nope, just release a patch and make some things more stable. Give it a stable frame rate. It's 2021, and I give it an excuse on the Wii. But this is the Switch, maybe the hot new console. You know, the console that everybody want to buy. You know, because people not just buying that console for Zelda and Smash Bros. And the same stereotypical Mario game. That's not why. No, they got hot new games like nothing, and rehash and port of a game that already came out a few years earlier. Yeah, that's the reason about the Switch, guys. Yeah. And Nintendo's gonna release the next, and then that's what make it worse, is that the Switch is already an outdated console. Like, you won't be buying any you can barely put PS4 games on a console. You're not buying any putting any PS5 games in there. And any chance for like an updated Pro was just blown out of the way because you know we need a better looking screens. Or did we fix the Joy-Cons? Nope. So that's another reason. I'm not gonna waste my time on a garbage console that you can't barely play any games on. Unless it's the same user rehash. It's just like, why are people accepting this quality from Nintendo when we've seen better? Nintendo knows better. They've made good consoles. There was a reason why the Wii, even though it didn't have as good as graphics, still had games like Edge of Times and other games put on the console. And it's sad that my entire life, arguably I've never had a real place to be on. There's a reason why I went through high school without recognizing anybody else in my supposed generation inside my generation. Because I was never like them. Dying breed. Alright, oh no, arguably it's not even a dying breed. When I kick the bucket, it's over. It's done. And it's sad. Because I really wanted this game to be good. I really wanted to get the full support. But the fans gonna buy the game anyway. No More Heroes 4 is pretty much confirmed already. And it's just like, this is the story and stuff I got. If no one has a problem with this, I'm sorry. Randomly killing somebody else just instantly off is not a twist. It's not. Then the revelation. Oh, Damon, you want me to kill him? Wait, what? Damon got lost memory? I thought this was like, he never told you about Travis. Like Travis, like he didn't inform you that he got his ass whooped for no reason. And then Damon just outright kills Fu at the end. Like Fu didn't even mean nothing to him. All that whole bonding didn't mean anything. I was like, yeah, there's no way he's about to get away. There's no way he's about to get up. Damn it, up. He kills him. Like he didn't even mean anything. And then like somehow Damon get this revelation. Oh yeah, this is the whole thing. Yeah. And apparently there's a sumo battle at the end. Just because, you know. Dude, this is not Baki. This is not Baki, alright? If you want a true arguably, it's not 100% rebuttal I can make to that, because it'll be the argument of what is a true test of strength and what is meant by that. Is it explored by violence? Is it an arm wrestling contest, or is it sumo wrestling? What is it? Is it a strongman contest? You could, but it's just, this is it. And I hate how when everybody refers to Travis, it's just, well, he's an otaku American. He's an otaku. Now, I don't think otaku is a slur. I mean, I looked at the word from Khalid that it could be a slur. I don't know if it is or not. I don't think otaku is good to call yourself, but overall, it's just like Travis is just not an otaku. He's an actual person. There's something more to this person. Now, it's the same reason I hated Dante from Devil May Cry until I actually seen him in the game and I actually played the games myself, because he wasn't just all wise cracking 100% cracking jokes. It's similar how most people who like Deadpool don't even like Deadpool. They just like the fact that he cracked jokes in the memes, and don't care about anything about his depression or what it's like to live as Wade Wilson. None of that stuff matters to them, as long as the few seconds of memes and the quick jokes and the chimichangas, that's all that matters. Who cares about actual character development? Who cares about anything significant? Just strip the character down to the basics and sell it like that. And then, like, what's up with all the fourth wall breaks in this game as well? There was fourth wall breaks before, second, third, Travis strikes again. But my God, is it put on steroids? It's like every cutscene or so is a reference. Every cutscene, it's a reference to something. It's always something. And then, like, the technically storyline doesn't even matter when there's a time machine. What does it matter? Technically, anybody can go back from the time machine. It just doesn't matter. So, in the next game, I want Travis to turn Super Saiyan 5. Do an entire cutscene where he have a Super Saiyan over Vegeta versus Henry type of thing. They fight it out in a button mashing spree. And it ends similar to Asua's Wrath, where he gotta go and get Suda 51 himself. Turn the Kaioken, Omega, pull out the 4 great cards of Yu-Gi-Oh! Things like that. Since no type of sense or logic matters anymore, since none of that stuff cares anymore, it's just, wow, this is what I'm left with. This is it. Streamlined, beat up, and they can't even focus on the important parts of the game, because they wasted so much time on the cutscenes of Bishop and Travis, and they Japanese movie prefaces, and Japanese TV show prefaces. A guy called Ego Man, like 316, and he was reviewing Kamen Rider toys. I didn't even know anything about it. And that's the only reason I got, they used to film Kamen Rider here. That's the only reason I know about Kamen Rider. And he says, it's similar to those people who just watch and read anime just to watch and read anime. Arguably, I doubt if anime and this whole gaming trend, if it wasn't a trend to be hip, cool, and play video games, then most people wouldn't be into it. It wasn't a trend to be hip, cool, and do all this. Most people wouldn't be in it. Most people wouldn't. Most people wouldn't. And it's sad that it seems like life is not getting any better. I thought my own life is garbage, but just universally, it's just like overall everything's just trash. I thought what I made was bad, but my God, they give me a run for my money. Jeez. I really was expecting so much more from Henry and everybody else. I really was. But this is the game I got. And no one found any problem with this. And everybody can do their analysis and breakdown and say this and that. Well, it doesn't take a genius to enjoy a game. It doesn't take a genius to enjoy what you love from a game. And maybe I look at the most complicated things too simply and the most simple things too complicatedly. Which complicatedly is not a word, but it's just, this is what I'm left with. This is it. This is the whole Avengers inspired game. This is it. It's it. Oh yeah, not forget that end against who is it against? I think I think it's against one of the phases of Damon, the earlier parts. Oh, we're just gonna bring in a, and I'm back. We're the same guys who posed the King and Saga again, and it's just like the same guys, and it's a reference to another Marvelous game, and that's where the mech suit came from, just randomly, because you know it's a twist and turn, guys. Because twist and turn, just dumbed down and washed down for a group of idiots who want to make their stupid. And I thought I was dumb. I never thought I was smart. I just thought I was just Hakeem, but my God, you people are giving me run for the belts of five-time undisputed idiot champion. Jeez, you're giving me a run for money, and that's sad. Sad. So overall, see if you ever wondered, oh, well, why I'm not talking about the game, or why I stopped covering it, or why I just cut off instantly, but there was new trailers and stuff came out, could have been, but that's why. That's why. And I really wish I could have made a video where it'd be like, I might actually plan on buying this game in the future. The game's gonna have some type of DLC, but I no longer care about Destroy Man. I no longer care about any of these characters anymore. In my opinion, the franchise ended at 2, and that's it. Now, at Travis Strikes Again, and that's it. Because there is no Death Metal Jr., there is no Death and Drive, there is no Mr. Wormhole, there is no explanation into why Henry is the way he is. He's just like that just because. And it just seems like he just shows up randomly just to pad at the game, and that's it. Because he was hired by Damon, and that was it. And why do you hate Travis? I don't know. Oh, I want Travis because I want him dead because he's an assassin. He whooped your ass, remember? Like, does nobody remember what happened? Is Travis Strikes Again non-canon or something? Is the Return trailer and all these other trailers non-canon? Did this stuff not happen? And like I said before, if you can enjoy this game, congratulations. And I genuinely do mean that. I'm glad that whether you're a young or older fan, whether you're from the age of 14 to 65, that you was able to take time out of your day to enjoy a product that you genuinely cared about. But for me, story-wise, the game is a massive disappointment. And it's like, what am I supposed to do with it? They done mutilated, and arguably this is not even Travis. And then Gene the cat can talk. Why? Because of reasons. You could have just had it that one of alien food technology or Dr. Naomi made it so, but nope. Just never explained, just. And then Gene turns to be a male cat, on which, or unless Gene's voices sound like that, so that kind of steals all the novelty from Travis Strikes Again. And on which I don't see why Travis would question why Gene can talk when Travis Strikes Again, she talked and he didn't question it. So why is he questioning it now? If you already heard the voice before. You see what I'm talking? You see how, like, it's like some things didn't happen and some things did happen. You see how messy this stuff is? The hours I put in, it didn't take that long to make them analysis videos. It didn't. Unlike, compared to most people, it didn't. It don't really take me that long to edit things. Maybe I'm a speed demon or something like that, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm a heavy insomniac. I don't get too much sleep. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die in a short period of time, so this video won't even matter. But yeah, I'm extremely disappointed from this game, and I can't speak on the gameplay for story-wise. Extremely disappointed. Extremely, to the highest degree. To the highest degree. Because I was expecting so much more from this story. And you know what's funny? I wasn't expecting a drag-out boss fight. I wasn't expecting no, oh, it's going to change the entire franchise type of game. I was looking for a good story. And they could have had it. It had all the ingredients. Just ruined. Had the character designs. Ruined. It's ruined. And you guys can enjoy this game. You guys can buy this, buy the merchandise, and buy the next game, and keep on buying. But for me, nah. And this might be one of the last few times where, because of that individual person of the studio, I might get hyped up. Because time and time again, I've been betrayed, and betrayed, and betrayed, and stabbed in my back, and betrayed, and betrayed. I swear, people are like slow. Like, people don't got no memory. Like, people will see something get overhyped and get hyped up for the next thing like nothing happened. But everybody can crack jokes about Cyberpunk when another game does it, no one cares. No one cares. Bias and favoritism. Ubisoft does it. Well, we're gonna shut up about that. Cyberpunk does it. On which, arguably it's still the best thing. The way they released the game is the best thing that ever happened to CD Projekt Red. And I'm pretty sure the next game, whatever it is going to be better, but I have no hope for Cyberpunk going into the future. They're not really making any efforts. Not going to be any changes to the story. The expansions, the DLC and the expansions is not going to be what I think it's going to be. It's nothing that's going to change like the main way of the game at all. As I'm not expecting, oh, he's going to change everything, but he's just adding that extra piece where you get to hang out with Jackie, and like adding like a few more extra features that will potentially cut out. But that's clearly not going to happen. If it does, so I hope you guys will be able to enjoy it and play it, because I'm not. And just overall, it's just, I can't really read too much of how to do EPO, because it does something good, and then it's just like, I don't think, this is one of the rare few times I actually experienced like a bad period in EPO with that whole Keith Dragon thing. It's like the only time I've really had I've read over 1,000+ chapters. 1,000+ chapters. And it was the only time where I could say it's just like, wow, that was a rough patch. Like, at least the build up to Randy Boy Jr. was good. At least the fight with Randy Boy Jr. was good, even though I think he's a trash fighter. I never said the fight was bad. But it is what it is, man. Maybe this was always going to happen since Suda 51 was inspired by the MCU. And that which would explain the time machine and all that type of stuff. Which, with a time machine, it ruins everything. It really does. It ruins everything. No matter what you say, the time machine ruins everything. The fact that there's an actual time machine and there's going to be time traveling just means everything in the story just doesn't mean anything. Oh, Shinobi got crippled? Time machine. Or really, Travis can just go back through time and just kill everybody at the beginning. It'll be just that easy. Just that easy. And then Fu kills the president, and it's like, no one really cares. And somebody tries to nuke Fu, on which I don't see how Fu is in two different places at once, but he is. I guess that's a part of Black Knight's ability, who was just killed and got no development about, so that's pretty much been the video. Prepare for the dislikes, prepare for the supposed angry comments, prepare for the delusions, because there will be coming. Indeed, and I don't fear them. Let's do this. Let's fucking dance. I'm ready to party. Because this is how I feel. And I'm not changing this shit for nobody. It is what it is. If I get court-martialed and droid and get tortured on the orders of a king, really, then that's just too bad. Because unlike most people, I'm sadly willing to die for my principles. Like an outdated dinosaur I am. Well, no one thing, I won't be missed. So these videos, I know you got thoughts in the opinion. What are your opinions about Travis Strikes Again? Do you believe it was a good game? Are you excited by the way they took the story and handled certain characters? Do you believe I'm just being a negative Nancy? Or do you believe that the things I said in the video were some genuine concerns and some genuine disappointment with certain characters? Or was it just all just a delusional fantasy? Was it just Hakeem, the only one who feels like this? Is it so? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, Mayor of Quickville. I'm still mad how they ruined the Powerpuff Girls. They just should have left it alone. But hey, maybe get a Powerpuff Girl. No, nah. Not with these current day developers. I've seen what they did with Saints Row. Never mind. But yeah, this is the epilogue. This is the climax. Vance to Stampede. Also, I believe the channel's dead. No one watching these videos. And technically, I crippled it by doing what I did with the algorithm, but from that same logic, the Baki video would have got 34 views. So, whoever was watching my video never existed. So, it was fun at last. I'm not gonna stop making videos or working on my comic book. When I say till death, I'm actually serious. Like the stuff I'm actually saying, it's not a joke. That's not a game. I'm actually dead serious. There's a reason why I never did delete that Mr. Shockwave King, that Death of video, because everything in that video I was actually serious. I see, it feels like in life I can't get any type of form of victory. It's like all day it's a beating. It's always a beating. I'm always coughing up blood. I'm always in pain. There's always something happening all day, every day. Somehow mother have caught COVID, and it's unconfirmed that I also caught it too. So that partially ruined any job opportunity I can get in a 2-week span. So, in which it is what it is with that. But it's just why is it always gotta be me who takes a beating all the time? Why can't I just get a victory? Why I gotta be the one that stands up? Why I gotta be like this? Why I gotta be the last dinosaur? Why every day you gotta be suffering or some type of pain? Or some type of maintenance all the time? Why I gotta be like this? Where's my break? Where's my... Why I get to sit down and just relax? How come there's nothing for me to watch? There's nothing for me to play? Why everything I used to care about keep dying? Just why? Recently I had to ponder my entire life decisions up to this point. And even then, what would that mean? What does that mean? Well, throughout Spider-Man, to quickly get this out of the way, I have no hope for the new Spider-Man movie. Why? Because I never have liked Tom Holland as Spider-Man. He's not a good Peter Parker, and he's not a good Spider-Man in the actual suit. So, I don't need an Andrew Garfield. I don't need a Tobey Maguire. I just need a Spider-Man, and that's it. I don't care about Iron Lad. I don't care about cheap artificial character development that's made for mass media consumption. I care about things that are real. But then again, from that same merit, places like McDonald's would have been shut down a long time ago if people cared about something that was real. Technically, there would have been more regulation on GMOs if people truly cared about the way they want to live. If they truly cared about reality, all these things would it be. But look at us now. Like always, I realized a long time ago that no matter what pine print I be put in, it wouldn't make a difference. No matter what race or whatever I would have been born as, it would never make any type of difference. I will always somehow end up like this. End up feeling like a dying dinosaur. Somehow, it's different just because. And I gotta look around and realize that there's nobody. I can pretty much count the number of friends on pretty much 3 fingers. And arguably 1. But mainly just 3. 3. And all of them, it ends the same way. I pretty much talk most of the time, and that's pretty much it. I will say this: if I ever find another person like me, that was just confirmed that I could use them to replace me, and I can go disappear into the woods and nothing would happen. So it is what it is with that. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. I regret nothing I've just said. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. Like, and some might say, why does it hit so heavy for you? It's truly because, besides from this game, there was no other game I was hyped about at all. You know? Like, maybe like Dying Light caught some interest because it looked like it could be something interesting, but I never cared for that game. I was never looking forward to it. So that could just be the advertisement, just working with the whole Dying Light. So, No More Heroes is the last game I was ever actually expecting to buy or play. Because first it was Cyberpunk, Doom, and No More Heroes. And then Doom Eternal came out, and a butchered story, gameplay that's arguably not even better than the first game. So that's one. Cyberpunk came out, and the patches ruined the game for me. So, and the fact that there's no way to make money in the later half of the game. So that's 2. And now Strike 3 with the 3rd game in Travis Strikes Again. Well, 3rd mainline game, but in my opinion, Travis Strikes Again is a mainline game. So that's why he's so heavy. Because besides from that, what else I'm buying this year? The new Call of Duty is trash. That's fact. I played the beta. It's garbage. I say New Age. It's some other. It's like, I think it's another game demo I played. Like, those can be some interesting games, but like, see, what else do I play after this? What else is out there for me? Nothing. Nothing. I see. like when Ippo goes like with One Piece, I'm just waiting for it to end pretty much. There's no real deep feelings like it was before. That's why you don't see as many videos or any videos all about it. It's just that's some of that recent stuff and how like One Piece is gonna get ripped to shreds in like 10 years, like like 5 years at the ends. That new generation is gonna rip it to shreds, similar to like they did with Naruto, the exact same thing. So. And I see the problems already. No one's gonna point it out, so I'm not gonna fight nobody over there. So it's just that's pretty much it. There's not too much else to say, really. Those are just the quick thoughts, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, amigo. So if you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully there'll be like an Ippo chapter or something else that'll keep me busy with the whole YouTube thing. Besides from that, I've been working on a webcomic. I've been dipping my hands in some animation. I've been drawing a lot of pictures to help me out with the comic book and things like that. So I'm getting better. I'm improving. I'm getting faster, stronger. You know, well, not physically. I gotta get back on my workout routine and everything like that. But I've already restarted up the squats. I used to crack 60 in a row. Up to 60 push-ups in a certain type of way. No, 60 elevated push-ups in a way. So I was getting stronger. I needed to go back to my 130-pound hand grip that I can use to cut off some of the circulation whips and just, yeah. Well, yeah, good thing I did call this the epilogue. My goodness, this is the epilogue. At any moment, the anime music would kick in. And you would just see the outro of Hakim just standing out there in the wind. He's just out there in the streets. And they're not even the streets, technically inside a meadow, not far away from a forest overlooking a beach. And it's a sunset. And maybe an oncoming storm that's not really going to show up or affect anything. It's just right there, just passing by. That would be nice. It would. But anyways, with this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and check out the webcomic in the description below. I might end up throwing up an Indiegogo about giving people physical copies, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have to do it all myself though, like always. But because there's only me. I told my friends. I told everybody. Before my friends pretty much betraying me and leaving me, aside from one. We set up a brotherhood lie. I knew that was a lie. I knew it was years ago. But no, it wasn't like that, man. It's not like that now. I believe there was one idiot. Actually, it's two. It's me and Jordan. That's pretty much it. We gave it a hell of a run. And that's pretty much it. Be Mr. Chocolate King. Peace. And remember, guys, always remember, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how tough it gets, how many struggles you have, remember, the most important thing is to hang in there and to fight a little bit longer. Just to dig deep and fight a little bit longer. A little bit longer, friend. Amigo. Comrade. And passerby and viewer. Peace.